How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a 1966 comedy animated special telling the story of the Grinch who hates Christmas and wants to steal Christmas from all the people in the town of Whoville. This special is mostly narrated by Boris Karloff, and this movie this is one of the first movies that I'm gonna review in this series that is actually less than an hour. Usually what I would define as a movie is an hour or longer. And, but this Grinch movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original, it's only 25 minutes. There is a short that goes after the Grinch, depending on what, if you watch extended versions of the movie, there is another short attached to the Grinch after you watch that one that I may be talking about just a little bit, tell you my little thoughts on it. But for this review, I'm mainly going to be talking about How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And yeah, so this is episode 4 of 12 Days of Reviews. Let's rock this. Alright, so How the Grinch Stole Christmas, like I said, is a 25-minute short. It is not very long, but it does have a lot of things to talk about. Usually things that are really short are very generic, very one note, very cute, but that's pretty much it. But I think this Grinch special has a lot of things to talk about, and there's a reason that this is a Christmas classic that lots of people do watch every single year. Also, guys, I know I'm filming this in the morning, and that's kind of when my allergies flare up. So if you hear my nose a little bit stuffy, I'm okay. It's just, my allergies are still kind of flaring up since it's morning for me when I'm filming this. But yeah, I hope you guys can look past that. But I'm doing good. I watched The Grinch last night, and first I gotta give props to the animation. The animation looks exactly like how Dr. Seuss, who is the original writer of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, if you didn't know, uses the animation style to kind of look like the illustrated pictures in the book, and kind of brings that nature and fun and whimsy that Dr. Seuss used in his drawings into the animation. So you get all of that. You also get lots of the fun gadgets and gizmos that he made up in his stories. Whoville is kind of a fantastical, imaginary place where a bunch of creatures, we don't really know what it is, but it's kind of a fantastical place with all these fun gadgets and just out of the ordinary, uh, like trumpets and gizmos, gadgets, all of that stuff. So you get, in the animation, you get all of those fun gadgets as well. And it's just a really good, brought to life. It's 2D animation because this was made in 1966. So the fluidity in the animation and how everything can stretch and fold and do stuff like that is very interesting, and um it adds a lot of the comedy to the movie as well. Max has a dog named which- Max has a dog. No, the Grinch has a dog named Max, and he they that poor dog. They have lots of humor with the dog. The dog's pretty funny. They give the dog they give the dog a personality. And he has facial features where he smiles when he's happy, he frowns when he's sad, he's scared when he's scared. And so that's just kind of a fun little thing they added, and they're making the dog a kind of character in the movie instead of just a normal dog that he's torturing. um, yeah, so all of that in the animation I feel like is very good and brings the worlds that you want from a Dr. Seuss source material to life. You also have Boris Karloff doing the voices, and the voice of the Grinch. He narrates and he voices the Grinch. So it's like they are telling the story, and he is also playing the Grinch. They use a lot of the the actual book, the actual things that Dr. Seuss written down in the book, in the script. So you get lots of the same lines, lots of the same dialogue, and stuff like that. So that also helps bring up the nature of the book and the Dr. Seuss world, is because they are actually reading from Dr. Seuss source material, the original source material. So, yeah, and Boris Karloff does a great job at playing both the Grinch and the narrator. He really tells the story in a very compelling way and plays the Grinch is snarky personality very well. You also have Thor Ravenscroft in here. Boris Karloff did not sing or cannot sing. But the Grinch, if you don't know, you probably have even heard this song, even if you haven't seen the movie. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Is on the soundtrack of this movie, and is basically it's during a montage where all the Grinch is trying to steal all of the gadgets and all of their Christmas trees, all of their Whovillians Christmas trees, all that stuff. You get It's a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, and it's a really good song. Thor Ravenscroft does a very good job at just that really fun, over the top. You probably know his voice. You can probably imagine it as I'm talking about it. You really are a hero. He just sings those high notes very well, and he has a very iconic voice, you can tell. So he also does some narration in the song that is very good. And of course, the Grinch, by the end, it does learn the true meaning of Christmas, and that Christmas does not come from gifts or any of the fun stuff that they had that he stole. It's all about the community and stuff like that. So I think the movie also does a very good job at showing his character arc and his character growth from being this Grinch to eventually becoming soft-hearted and stuff like that. And when you see the movie, I think it'll make you feel very warm inside and just have that Christmas spirit by the end of it. Overall, I think just because it takes that source material from the original and puts it on screen, like, exactly very well, and it feels like the book is popped onto the screen. I feel like that's enough to make anyone enjoy this movie and call it a Christmas classic. So yes, guys, like I mentioned in the beginning of this review, there is another special after the Grinch. If you watch the extended version, there's a special featuring the cat and the hat. The cat in the hat and the Grinch have this little storyline, and it's basically the Grinch and the cat in the hat meeting and all this stuff. It's very cute, but it's not one that I kind of watch all that often. When I know it's about to turn on, I turn it off because it's just not one that I want to watch right after the Grinch. So I think it just takes me out of the mood, the Christmas spirit, and all that stuff. But if you've seen that special, tell me what you think about it, the cat and the hat one. But I'm honestly not a big fan of it. But The Grinch, however, I think is a great Christmas classic that if you have not seen it, I know it was made in 1966, but if you're in a younger generation like me and have not seen it, I've been watching it every year for the last couple years. But if you have not seen it, let me know in the comment section down below if you are gonna check it out. If you have checked it out, what does the Grinch mean to you? Is it a story that you love to watch every year and maybe watch some of the other interpretations of it? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also in the comments, let me know some movie suggestions that you may have, that you may want me to check out. There is lots of Christmas movies I gotta review this year for the 12 days, which I know a lot of them, so I have a lot of them planned to review. But if you have any specific ones that you want me to review, let me know in the comment section down below. With all that said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification after you subscribe. It helps the channel out a huge bunch. And I We'll see you guys next time. Merry Christmas. Bye.